What's up, family? You're back with another episode of Tarot and Tools. We'll get straight into it. Tonight we're doing Leo. Tonight we're getting into Leo 2022. What's up, Leo? What is cracking? All right, let's get into it. In fact, there's a deck I'm missing. All right, let me shuffle through this deck real quick, Leo. Let's see what's coming in for your 2022. 2022 for my Leos. What is coming in for Leo in 2022? Pertinent messages for Leo, please. One card. Let's start one card at a time for Leo. What's coming in for my Leos? Truth and clarity for Leos, please. Truth and clarity for Leo, please. There we go. All right, we got two, but I'll take them. Cornucopia. Cornucopia. The first card that comes out for you, Leo. So that always gives me even Thanksgiving vibes, where you're going to be in the feeling of just being thankful, being grateful, really sending that energy out. A lot of times in life, especially since we've all come up under that religious motif and that way of living, religion, a lot of us do a lot of praying out, like asking God or asking the Most High or asking the universe to do these favors or present these miracles or these blessings in our lives. But I feel like for my Leos in 2022, you're really going to be taking a lot of time to not really ask, but just to communicate with spirit and to actually take the time out a lot more than usual to be thankful for the things that are already present in your life. Now, with you doing that in 2022, with you making that shift on how you operate with the Creator, is going to bring in a cornucopia. This is what I always say. I've seen things shift in not only my life, but even when I look at the stories, when I'm looking at people who are not even trying to be spiritual. If I look at Henry Ford's story, if I look at not Barry White, but his story as well. My guy, Motown, Barry Gordy's story, Michael Jackson's story, Joe Jackson's story as far as his management over his sons. These are all people who didn't really just ask God for something and did nothing. These are all people that understood in order to get magnificent blessings in their life, in order to see miracles presented in their life, they would have to actually co-create. So that's the shift that's going to happen for you in 2022. You're no longer going to just be praying and just waiting. You're going to be actually coming up with game plans with Spirit, working together, and then thanking Spirit for just bringing you thus far. But that's going to be a big thing for you in 2022, is to co-create. Really treat Spirit as your business partner, as your partner in crime, as your best friend, and let Spirit know, all right, we're working on this today, Spirit. All right, Spirit, this is what we're going to do this week or this month. This is what I want to do. Let's come up with some ideas, and Spirit will start bang, 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 dropping them ideas on you. So this is going to help you create this abundance. All these fruits, all this roughage, all this shit growing from the earth. All right. So it's going to also bring, because I said earth, stability. It's going to bring in tangible results that you can touch, feel, and really hold on to. And it's going to bring in things that you can build upon. That was a lot of messages for one card, but it was a cornucopia of messages. You feel me? So now, look, real quick. I'm in my bag, y'all. I'm just coming back. So this is like the 5th reading I'm doing. So I'm getting in my bag. I'm getting to where I like to be with this. Let's look up cornucopia. When I say I'm getting in my bag, I'm getting in the flow of just wanting to do shit, let's look up cornucopia. A symbol of plenty consisting of a goat's horn overflowing with flowers, fruit, and corn. So like I said, it's a symbol of plenty. So because you're making this shift to begin to co-create and not just ask and wait, but co-create, you know what I mean? Because you're making that decision, you are going to see this cornucopia, which is going to be plenty of blessings, all right? Now, also, cornucopia, we got adjacent possibilities. So also within this cornucopia, you're going to begin to see like, damn, I got multiple opportunities. I got multiple things that I can do to bring me satisfaction, stability, and emotional satisfaction. We're going to stick with that word, right? So you're going to start to notice that the possibilities, the doors begin to open for you. And a lot of it's going to be because you're changing your perspective, you're changing the way you move, and you're changing the way you interact with life. All right? What's next? Give me one more for Leo, please. Truth and clarity for Leo, please. Door to romance. All right, so I'm not going to clarify. We're going to go into the reading more and see what this is about. Door to romance. Door to romance. So it does look like you are going to have a door to romance. Oh, I mean, it's pretty much that. That's why I'm not clarifying this card, because it's kind of in a nutshell, door to romance. Now, what I will say is this is going to be a part of that cornucopia. That part of plenty of blessings that you get is going to be like the door to romance is going to open up along with the many other blessings. So that's going to be one of the things that comes in based upon you switching the way you move in life. All right, let's get into it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Seven of Swords comes out. This is a new deck, so I'm kind of looking at this. No, give me 2 more cards, please. I do feel like you're walking away, and I feel like seems like you're walking away from negative thoughts. Why am I saying that? Because that's what the swords represent, like mentality, thoughts. So I feel like you have, first of all of our minds are filled with abundance, right? And then our minds are also filled with crap, just bullshit. So you're choosing to only walk with the abundance. You're choosing to go through and pick out those good thoughts, pick out the thoughts of manifestation, pick out the helpful thoughts or the helpful energy, and leave behind the negative thoughts. I feel like I'm not really putting this on energy. I feel like this is more of a mental thing, like a mental battle with yourself. So you're deciding to walk away with happy thoughts, basically. I mean, and kick out those negative thoughts, that war holding you behind. Let's give me another card, please. This is happening in 2022 for anyone that's just tuning in to the reading. This is the 2022 reading for Leo. All right, give me another card, please, for Leo. Also feel like a lot of these thoughts have things to do with your past. So any negative thoughts would be the thoughts that you've kind of picked up, or the conditioning. Because I want to say that, okay, it's one thing to have one random thought, but once you begin to have the repeated thoughts, I deal with this a lot, where I've been conditioned under certain circumstances to where the thought, it may have started as just one thought, but now it's been more so etched into my brain Rolodex, to where that thought can kind of be, you know, like a Rolodex. You just, there you go. So what you're doing is you're removing things from out of your mental Rolodex that are outdated, that no longer need to be there. And let's say this, altogether, you're literally throwing away the Rolodex because who Who uses a Rolodex? So you're throwing away that and you're upgrading to a top of the line computer as far as this is what our brain is. It is a computer. So you're getting rid of the old software and you're upgrading with new software into the computer, right? Into your motherboard, your brain. So, look, we have, after this happens, you get the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is, for me, a manifestation. This and the King of Pentacles is very similar. It's a manifestation of money. It's a manifestation of stability. I feel like that is the energy. Once you can step away, like you've already done two key things that's going to change your life. You've stepped away from the negative thoughts. You went through, decided what to keep, what not to keep. Then you upgraded your system, right? I guess you did three things, because the first thing you did was you readjusted how you communicate with the universe. Instead of me just throwing stuff out there and waiting, we're doing this together. I'm game planning. We're sitting at the table. I'm trying shit out today. If it doesn't work, I'm going back like, all right, y'all, I ain't work. What we doing tomorrow? Let's see what's up with this. So it's a co-creation. So you've done three main things that's going to change everything. Now, and this is all during 2022, Leo. Now, once you do that, you do begin to see the manifestation of your stability. You also, I believe this is you having a clear mind. Let me clarify this. A new beginning as well, cutting out anything from the past that did not serve you. Ace of Swords, clarify, please. Yeah, definitely new beginning written all over this, with the Ace of Cups coming out to clarify the Ace of Swords. So this is definitely emotional stability as well, a new emotional beginning. And look, the Ten of Pentacles. So this year is going to be moving you into not only emotional stability, but also financial stability. So if done correctly, Leo, with the things that we said you're going to embark on, as far as those transformations you're going to be making with the way you communicate with spirit, with the universe, with the certain mental processes you're going to be upgrading, and just all out manifestation and going forward. As you're manifesting, it looks like this year is going to be a great year, Leo. So let's pull another card from this deck. Let's pull one more card, see what comes out. Now, I'm definitely seeing you guys are going to be birthing new ideas. Some of you guys are going to be having a child. But it looks like you guys are definitely going to be bringing new things into existence, as well as just your way of thought and the way you think. Some of y'all could be choosing to get new tattoos, new piercings this year. For a lot of you guys, your third eye is going to really be cracked open and activated during 2022. I believe your third eye, as well as your crown chakra, is going to be cracked open. And it makes sense because of the work you're doing. Once you start co-creating like that and you're in constant communication, it really has no choice but for you to crack open your third eye and your crown, because you need those things to be in constant communication. And because you're exercising that muscle on such a regular basis, it's just going to be, it's like working out. You're just going to naturally crack those two wide open. Certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary precursors to radical reinvention. Any disappointment, defeat, or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. So this is letting you know that everything is going to work out for the absolute best. As far as any endings you have to go through, Those things will be unavoidable, but it's necessary for the radical reinvention of your life. So just trust in spirit and trust in the divine and trust in yourself to know that you're being divinely led on the path that's necessary for you to go on. You're going to end up right where you need to be. Yeah, man. All right. We got one more card I think I'm going to pull from here. All right, Leo. One more card. One more card for my Leos. I know. I wanted to pop out. It's the last one. Okay. Nope, too many. One more card for Leo, please. One more card for Leo, please. Here we go. All right. Kali overcomes karma. All right. So I do see you're going to be defeating. I'm feeling like these are a lot of your own personal demons. I mean, that's how I'm feeling about this. You're going to be defeating your own personal demons. This is tied up or tied into those thoughts as well from the past. So these are things you're going to be really going into. I'm a big fan of transcendental meditation to really replay it out and see it from today's perspective. I don't care if it was something that happened 4 years ago, because a lot of us who are involved with tarot or involved in spirituality, we're growing. And just with the planet, a lot of us are growing at such a fast rate spiritually that even if something happened 4 years ago, your spiritual context on it or the way your spiritual eyes are going to see it are going to be different than what you've seen it when you were living it 4 years ago. So transcendental meditation is very useful. Kali overcomes karma, realigns us with our what did I say? Demons, karma, same thing. Kali overcomes karma, realigns us with our path when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negativity and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. It may seem like your will is being thwarted or you are not getting what you want, but the goddess knows what she's doing. Her actions will benefit you. Trust. So that's very similar to the other card, but it is letting me know and letting you know that you are being realigned. So you're going to be coming face to face with a lot of karma. And I'm not saying on a negative way, but as far as, I don't think you're going to be coming face to face with karma, but you're going to be really, like I said, with transcendental meditation, with going back in time and just seeing like, okay, how things play out. Because karma isn't bad. We always put this bad spin on karma, but karma is really just the result of cause and effect. So what you're going to really be taking a lot of time out to do is just reviewing your life. I don't care if you're going back to 1 year old and like, damn, when I touched that stove, it did burn and I cried. You know what I mean? You're going to be looking at these things like, okay, I did this, this happened, I did this. And it's not a review to, as you're doing this, it's not to beat up on yourself. It's for you to learn. Our lives are our own personal textbooks. But the problem is most of us are too scary to ever go back to take a true look at ourselves. But all the information and the answers we need are in the past pages, in the past chapters that we lived. A lot of the gems that you're going to need to move forward are in those past chapters. So I feel like in 2022, you're really going to be reviewing your life book and picking out what you need to pick out, those important lessons, highlighting like, oh yeah, let me learn from this one. Let me go back over this chapter. I'm going to study this. So all in all, Leo, this is a good year for you. It looks like you're going to go through a lot of inner growth, which is going to ultimately bring you out on the other side and give you emotional stability and financial stability. So it's looking good. I'm loving it. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.